go put on USA Top 40 hits and start listening to it and go and sing along. Hey, baby. And so, all right, you start singing along with the songs. And so, all right, it'll make your English stronger. It'll get you used to the American sound. It will get you used to those songs and singers and things in America. Bushna bio? Okay, so everything you're trying to get ready for that time in America. And so it's not just passing your interview, but it's being ready for that time in America. And so you want to be ready. And so getting yourself ready in every way. So every day reading an American book, every day writing new words, new phrases, every day listening to American programs and watching them. Films, documentaries, news programs, speeches, everything you can from America, because this will help you in being ready for your interview kalagi experience above America, and so you want to be ready for these things. Welcome, Elisa. And so getting ready for these things, okay? And so every day, and we want to be able to speak well when we meet people and things. We want to be confident before our interviewer at the U.S. Embassy. We want to be very confident. And so we're getting used to speaking to foreigners. We're talking and we're asking questions and listening, and we're answering questions. And so to make us feel really confident in speaking with foreigners, okay? And so let's get practice. Remember, the number one regret that Nepalese had in the past was they didn't make friends with Americans when they were studying in America. So they got together with other Nepalis and Indians and Pakistanis and others, but not with Americans. So that's, you want to make friends with Americans. So you want to talk with them. And so the greatest way, again, is here you say namaste, namaskar. But in America, we say what? Hi, hello. Yeah. And so if you're down in the South, down in Arkansas or Texas or other times, hey, Govinda. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Seema. And so they'll say hey instead of hi or hello. And so still sometimes in the North, they'll say that too, just for fun. But normally it's hi in the North and hello in the northern parts. So, and sometimes hey in the southern part. Okay, be ready for all those. And if they say hey to you, what do you say back? Hey, all right? Everyone else say hey to you, you say hey back to me, okay? Hey. Hey. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Yeah. All right, so we're practicing getting warmed up and ready for those experiences. Yeah. And then we learn to introduce ourselves, right? My name is... My name is... What's your name? What's your name? Very good. We want to put a little more emphasis to you, or a little longer, because it's like an invitation, a nimantran for them to begin to speak. What's your name? What's your name? Very good. My name's Charlie. Nice to meet you, Charlie. Nice to meet you, Charlie. My name's Susie. Nice to meet you, Susie. My name's Suki Wookie. Nice to meet you, Suki. Yeah, so whatever the name is, you say nice to meet you, and you use the name too. In Western culture, it's an honor for you to use the name. And so we like people to say our names. And so from early age, we've been hearing our names. So when another person speaks it, it feels good to us. So there should be no hesitation. Now, if you're speaking to your professor, you'll say Dr. Johnson or Dr. Smith or whatever his name is, but you'll always use the name. Nice to see you today, Dr. Smith. And thank you for explaining that to me, Dr. Johnson. And so on and so on. And so, but I'll try to use the name as often as you can. Again, you don't want to do it every sentence, because the name is like honey in the West. You don't want to put too much honey because it makes it too sweet. But there you go. But if you do a drop and then a little later a drop, you use the name again after some time, and then again, it makes it nice. And so it sweetens the tea nicely. Okay, and so we're talking with them. You remember the 3 golden words for conversation? Tell me about it. Tell me about your... Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your... Any other thing? Tell me about your family. Tell me about your
Location.
Locate or
Location.
hometown. Or, yeah, tell me about where you're staying. Yeah. Okay, good. Tell me about yourself. Okay, tell me about
Tell me about your academic background.
your academic background. Very good.
Tell me about your experience.
Tell me about your experiences here at the university. Tell me about your experiences in Texas. And tell me about your experiences at your new workplace. Tell me about your experiences in the class. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah, go.
Tell me about
Your career goals. Yeah. Okay. Tell me
Tell me about your country.
country. Yeah, good.
Tell me about your children.
Children. Good.
Tell me about your hobbies.
Hobbies. That's a great one. Yeah. Welcome. And so, yeah. Almost. Yeah. So we're talking again about how to make a conversation big. Remember Tulu Kurakani? Very Vida, very Labcha, Tulu Labcha. And so we have a good gain from it. So that's why we want to keep asking questions and giving prashna. And so prashna, protsan. We want to give both of those things. And so we ask the question, person answers, we give the protsan. First of all, with our eyes, yeah, in their head, and smile, okay? And so give ekdam ramro dhyan to the person. When you give the dhyan to the person, it's like an akarshana, chambak, just a chambak, that you have this magnetic attraction. When you're doing this, and as they're talking, they want to talk more with you.
Yes.
You guys are doing it very good. You're like good conversationalists on this. Great. And so building and asking questions, tell me about your experiences, tell me about your your history class, tell me about your history class, tell me about your science class, tell me about your English class, tell me about your whatever class. Tell me about your work on campus, your duties with your work at your workplace. Tell me about your experience, tell me about last weekend, your experience last weekend, and tell me about your trip. So going on trips. Tell me about your trip. Tell me about your family, of course, and tell me about your dreams. And tell me what your plan. Tell me about your plans. And so all these things are good for building the conversation. Bujnubayo, and it's building. When you build the conversation, what do you get from it? Remember, Angrezi Basha Kurakani Keho. Soon Kani. Kina. Why? Why is it soon Kani? Because you're getting all the gyan, aren't you? Ucharan, Bakaran, Shabdaharu, Sanskriti, and all these things. You're getting these things from the person as you're talking. You're learning, you're picking up more words, more vocabulary, more grammar, more everything. You're getting it. And plus you're getting general knowledge about people, about the ideas, about the country, about the world. And so these are so valuable. Darian Mol, Yan, Kurakani Bata. Soon Kani Justicha. And so it's like a gold mine for us. And then also we're making the Sambandha banana. And so Sambandha, the Kahile Kahi Chuti Kunimti, Kahile Kahi Jivan Buri Kolai. And so we were going for the Jivan Buri. So we become very good in conversation, asking questions, giving encouragement. And so those things, the friendships. Friendships, what does that mean? Mokaharu, Jankari, all different things come from the friendships. And so also we feel good when we have friends. Oh, this is my friend, this is my friend, this is my friend. Oh, it feels so good to have friends. And so that's why it's so important, soon kind of hope. And so that's why we want to practice our English speaking. So now I'd like to break into doubles and into couples. Jody Haru, and I want you just to talk with each other in English, okay? Just your plans, tell me about whatever, okay? And just talk with each other. Okay, go ahead, start. Together, you two, and then Lisa. Okay. Come in. Please come in. All right. Please, there was some Or you can talk three.
How you doing?
So we're good day. So yeah, I enjoyed biology and biology.
What's the plan after this?
It's a great field. To learn and to research it. So it's good. Yeah, so it's great. All right, everybody, give yourselves a hand. Asking questions. I found out that my friend Drux is a biology major. I was a biology major, so we're talking about biology. So really good. What did you find out about your friends? What did you talk about?
She's telling about herself,
Yes.
her academic background.
Wow, great, excellent. Did you ask Kusum some questions? What did you find out about Kusum? Wow, wonderful, wonderful, good. Melissa and Samana? What did you? Family. Family and mentors. Great, excellent. Good job, good job.
She's talking about her age, major, and family.
Wow, cool. Waka. We've just been talking with each other in English, so yeah. So what did you girls talk about?
Talk about your academic background and major.
Okay, very good. I heard you talking about boys over there too. All right. And what did you guys talk about?
We are talking about Ovid and Major.
Major. Okay, cool. And what did you guys talk about?
We talked about our hometown and our interest.
Oh, cool. Good. What did you talk about?
I just found out shopping.
Shopping. Okay, great. Good. And what did you find out about Sushma? Okay, great. Wonderful. Good. All right, give yourselves a hand, everyone. And so every day practicing Kurakani, making friends, building friendships, talking with each other, finding out, because every day we get Nea Vichar and Nea Seep and different things by conversation. And so that's why we want, it's so, Angrezi Basha Kokorakani Keho, Soon Kani Ho. And so we get so much Gyan and we get so much Sambandha that so it's so valuable. And that's a great life skill to develop, being able to converse, because it's so valuable. So I go to the gym. I make a friend at the gym. He says he's got a hotel. I go to the hotel. He gives me a discount. And so, I didn't ask for the discount, but he gives me a discount. Why? I made the what? Friendship sambandha. And so when you make the sambandha, you never know what it's going to give to you. And so every day making friendships, every day practicing your conversation skills until you become very skilled in conversation, because conversation will take you from here all the way to the top. And so when you have good conversation skills, you talk with everybody, you build friendships, you talk in your workplace, you talk in business, you talk in your studies, you talk in everything, and you're making those good friendships, you're developing good conversation skills, you're learning how to read a person by just looking at their face and their eyes. And you know, it's not just speaking, but it's also body language and gestures and the way people hold their eyes and things. You can read a person quickly. And so the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And so I know when a person is having a problem. I know when a person's feeling great, and I can judge my relationship, my interaction accordingly. All right, Bujna Bio? Okay, Bustos. So you guys are really good. The top of the crop. How many states in the United States? 50 states in the United States. All right. And how many stripes on the American flag? 13. 13, which represent what? The first 13 states, which were actually called colonies at the beginning. You know, a colony is a place where they're starting and it's growing with people. And so it's called a colony. So it was the 13 first states are called colonies. And so those are 13 represented by the 13 stripes. Then how about the stars? What do the stars represent? How many stars on the US flag? 50. Yeah, representing each state. Okay, great. All right, so and so what's the nickname for the American flag? Welcome. The old red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Great, Alice, please come in. Yeah. Red, white, and blue. The American flag. Yeah. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Yeah. So the stripes are red and white, and the stars are white on blue background. Red, white, and blue. Yeah. It's the United States, because we've had the doors open for colonization, we have people from all over the world. We have not only Europeans, not only Africans, but many Asians and South Asians, and they've been there for generations in America. And so we have all different kinds of people. They say the United States is the biggest melting pot for the world, the whole world. And so you have more international students than any other country. So you can meet students from Africa, South America, Asia, China, every different country, meet them and make friendships. And so those can be very valuable for you. I've made so many friends from China, so they're all the time calling for us to go to China. We made 4 trips as a family to China, and then so many Indian friends, many trips to India, in and out, and then all over the world. And so we're getting called now to England to go meet friends, and so we'll go meet them in England very soon, and then back to America to visit everybody in our hometowns, and so. And some of our students that will be studying there. Some of you will see you there, I think. So we're excited for that. And so that'll be a wonderful, wonderful experience to be able to meet you in America. So getting ready for that. Learning everything we can about the U.S. Watching Trader says that the United States is composed of 50 states. We pause it, we repeat it. 50 states. And so you trying to get that American sound and develop it, use your American mouth muscles. They're different than the polymouth muscles. So you have to exercise. And the more you practice with a video and repeat it back into a mirror, the more of an American sound and style you develop. Plus you get the knowledge of the vocabulary and things that are being used in the US more. And so this is very valuable to watch the USA videos every day. something of interest, like you're going for business, you can watch the most successful businessmen in America or businesswomen in America, and the business trends in America, new successful companies in America. And so you type all these things, whatever your interest is, psychology breakthroughs in America, top psychologists in America, and psychological needs in America, and those things. So you're watching these things and you're getting the American style of communication, you're getting the information about what your interest is as well. You're getting the vocabulary, the grammar, the pronunciation of words and sentence styles and structures and how to communicate these things. And so watching the videos, repeating it back into a mirror is a very valuable practice for you to do every day. It's also it's also pretty fun. If it's your interest, you like learning about more about biology or psychology or business or computer or whatever, and you're watching that informational video about it, then it's really helpful. Or you're interested in finding out what's going on in America right now, what's in the news. And so there's a hurricane coming in on one side, there's a presidential election, presidential race going on the other side, there's something else happening here and there. 50 states is a lot to cover. So and just put things in perspective, Nepal's about this size, the size of Tennessee. And so the size of Tennessee or North Carolina or Arkansas, spread out. And so my wife's home state, my home state, and so this is like Nepal's size here, these states. And so you got 50 of them. So you got a big landmass and a lot of people. So you got like 100 times the people in the USA as in Nepal, and 30 million, got over 300 million in the US. And so so that's why there's a lot of news, there's a lot of things going on. And so the more you can learn about it, then the more familiar it is. So if the person says, I'm from Iowa, you say, oh, Iowa. Where's Iowa? Anyone see Iowa on the map? Okay, where is it? Whoosh, right there, right in the heart, what we call the heartland of the US, the Mutu of the US, okay? And so some of you will be studying at Webster University close by, some of you southern Minnesota, southwestern Minnesota close by. And so all these things, and South Dakota, different states you'll be studying there. And so learning the different states where they are, the big cities in America, and what's the biggest city in the United States? New York City, that's right. And so what's the nickname for New York City? The Big Apple, that's right. Where's New York City located? Right here. Sorry, right here, yeah. Right here. So we have with upstate New York, which is the state itself. New York City is right here, and then Long Island, who is part of New York, is right there. So you'll find New Yorkers from the city, New York City, the biggest city in the US. You have New Yorkers from upstate New York, that's this area, and New Yorkers from Long Island. And so that's a famous place. What's the second largest city in the United States? Second largest city. Los Angeles. Where is that located? Which state? California. Right here. And so Hollywood, sorry. And so right below Hollywood. And so that's so famous city. And Los Angeles, second largest, because it has largest port on this coast. It's easy access to all of Asia, China, Japan, all the other countries. And so whereas New York's closest to England and Germany and the European countries and African, West African countries and the Suez Canal. So then also down south below Mexico, we have the Panama Canal. So ships can cross over from the Atlantic to the Pacific easily down about here on the map if you're going down in the country called Panama. So that's working. Hello? Yes? Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, around 12:30. Sure. Okay, great. Okay, sure. Okay, great. Thanks. Yeah. Just turn this on. Great. All right. So again, and we have the Mexican border, of course, there. We have the Canadian border here. And so it's resource rich. We have so many resources in the United States, and the forests, the farmlands, everything are wow, out of the world. Please come have a seat. Welcome. And so getting familiarized with yourself with the states, you can watch a video on the states of America. You can start at one side, and the east coast of the United States, west coast of the United States, southern border of the United States, and Canadian border, and learn about state by state, more about the states and what's there. And so that's a very good thing to learn, the geography, so you know where you are. The city where you're doing your studies, the other cities in the area. And so let's say that you're doing your studies in St. Louis, Missouri. So over here it's about where the star is. And so St. Louis, Missouri. So you have all the other states. You got Chicago up here, and you got Des Moines here. You got Kansas City, Jefferson City, Kansas City, Missouri, right here in Kansas, right on the border here, Kansas City, Kansas. You got so many cities, Nashville, not too far away, and then cities in Kentucky. And so you find out, what are some of the regional cities? Because a lot of students will come from those regional cities to your university to familiarize with there. Also, a lot of your internships are with sister cities as well. So let's say that one company is headquartered in Kentucky, that you're interested in doing an internship. So it's you'll be familiar with those places a little bit more if you start doing your research now. Okay, so then a lot of the settlers that came to the United States at the beginning were from England and Ireland and Scotland. And there was a big influx at one time from Ireland because there was like a famine, and then people were exiting the country because there was no proper rain. And so a lot of Irish people came in a flux at one time in the U.S. and to escape that famine. And some of them had already gone through a plague at that time. And so they brought a song called Old McTavish. All right, so I'd like everyone to stand. We're going to sing that one together right quick, and then we'll break into interview practice. All right, it goes like this. And because it's about two brothers that were in Ireland during the plague. And so let's sing it together. They were the McTavish brothers. Old McTavish is dead.
Oh, McTavish is dead.
His brother don't know that his brother is dead.
His brother don't know that his brother is dead.
They're in the same bed.
They're in the same bed.
And neither one knows that the other one's dead.
And neither one knows that the other one's dead.
Okay, a little faster now. Oh, McTavish is dead.
Oh, McTavish is dead.
His brother don't know that his brother is dead.
His brother don't know that his brother is dead.
They're in the same bed.
They're in the same bed.
And neither one knows that the other one's dead.
And neither one knows that the other one's dead.
Very good. Let's do it super fast this time. Oh, McTavish is dead.
Oh, McTavish is dead.
His brother don't know that his brother's dead.
His brother don't know that his brother is dead.
They're in the same bed.
They're in the same bed.
And neither one knows that the other one's dead.
And neither one knows that the other one's dead.
Shabash. Okay, we're going to break it into, we're going to have one by one come up and give your interviews, and then you can listen, and then you can ask questions and things as well. Okay, also that Julia will be coming shortly, and we'll go ahead and she'll be ready for shortly. Okay, let's also you see the youth fund. So we're excited to be able to help you to get your visa. Okay, welcome for our audience today. We're so excited to be able to have you online with us. We've got an exciting crew of students getting ready to do their practice visa interviews. And so we want to give you some information along with that. We are here at Beyond Education right now really focusing on helping students to be able to study in the United States. The United States, again, has the highest number of higher education institutions and well known as the highest number of international students worldwide and international professors and opportunities galore. So why not get ready to study in the United States? It's been the world's top destination for generations for education, the highest considered name in a degree program. And so why not get started with the process? Come in, give us a call, bring in your family and friends, and get started with the process. We're so excited to be able to help you with that. And we have a great staff and really eager to fully take care of you to reach your dreams. We also want to encourage you to click onto our YouTube channel, watch the videos, subscribe to our channel, like the videos, share them with your friends. They're very informative, very helpful, and we have thousands and thousands of subscribers who are being benefited by those videos. So why don't you be benefited by them 24 hours a day? You can watch them 7 days a week for free. So go ahead and take advantage of that opportunity, and because it's a golden one. Please come in. All right, let us begin. First student, please. We can pull that chair back. So, yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, Julia. All right. Anyone that would like to go ahead and start with Julia as well, then you can do that. Good morning. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
Good morning, sir. My full name is Kusum.
So happy to meet you, Kusum. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. I see here that you have a good GPA. What was your GPA again?
My school level GPA is 3.25, and after I did diploma in nursing, overall percentage 83.48%.
Very good, very good. Impressive. Tell me about your experience as a nurse.
First of all, it was a great experience for me, and at the same time, it was exciting and challenging. It was exciting because I get to experience and know new things about the disease condition and procedure that I learned during my school, nursing school in depth, and it was challenging for me because as a staff nurse, I have to bear down more roles and responsibilities and had to handle emergency situation that which is related to someone's life. That's why.
Very good, excellent, Kusum. And please tell me your career goals.
My career goal is to become a successful staff nurse and also planning to work as a nursing supervisor in the government hospital in Nepal.
Okay, can't you prepare for that here in Nepal?
Because US provides the strongest sector in my nursing field, and the degree that I will gain from the United States is globally recognized. That helps me to open a door to many opportunities when I return back to my home country.
Wow, I think you're going to be a great student, Kusum. We're so excited to be able to approve your visa today. Give Kusum a hand. Good job, good job. Wow, great job. All right, next, please. Seema, welcome. Yeah.
Afternoon, sir.
How are you feeling today?
I'm fine.
Good, thank you. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. What are your plans in visiting the United States, Seema? Your plans in visiting the United States?
To pursue my concentration in the field of business administration in management.
Business administration and management. Okay. And why do you want to pursue this major?
I want to pursue this major to gain a strong foundation in business, to develop my analytical and decision-making skills, and I want to engage in specific areas such as marketing, finance, and project management, human resources management. As my dream, as my career goal is to become an entrepreneur, and I will gain a various knowledge and experience in this major.
Very good. Let me just say it might be best to put that at the beginning, that my plan is to become a successful entrepreneur in Nepal, and then give those reasons that you just gave after you gave your career goal. Okay, very good. And how will you be funded for your education, Seema?
My parents are going to fund my education.
What do your parents do, Seema?
My father has a manufacturing company of furniture, and the one and they have two showrooms. One is beside the furniture, and another is in the center of the Damoli Tanahu. And my father has been also invested into schools, Damoli Public Model School and Mankamna School, and also my father has further business venture. So Fisher, I think I can easily afford the living expenses and tuition.
What is your family's annual income?
It's $33,000 US.
Okay. And do you have savings in
Yes,
place?
obviously we have $37,000 US savings.
And do you have any land?
Yes, obviously.
What is your land value?
$71,000.
71,000. Okay, very good. And so do you have the documentation that show that all this is true?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. What are you planning to do once you complete your studies?
After completing my studies, I will be returning back to my homeland country, Nepal, with a best graduation degree that had came from United States, and I will be benefiting my family and society by expanding my father's business for several years. And after gaining some experience and knowledge from my father's business, I will be setting up my own business, the business of interior decoration, which is really interconnected with my father's business.
That sounds like a great plan, Seema. Happy to grant your visa today. Give Seema a hand. Yay! Good job, good job. Next, please. Zaman, good morning. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Have you ever been denied a visa to the United States before? Have you ever broken any laws or been convicted of any crimes? Are you planning to work while you're in the United States? Okay. Right. And the United States culture is very different than the Nepal culture. How are you going to get adjusted?
Officer, I know it will be serious thing, but I'm ready to adapt. I'll take this opportunity as a challenge which will help me grow.
Mm-hmm. What is your plan in adjusting?
On adjusting, I try to keep an open mind, seek support from international student services, and create connections with both American and international students, which will help me adjust smoothly.
Very good. And what are your future plans? Say in 10 years' time, what will you be doing?
In 10 years of time, I see myself graduating from Southwest Minnesota State University in the field of computer science and working under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as a data scientist and opening IT institutes in the rural area, contributing to rural development.
Okay, why foreign affairs?
Because foreign affairs is mainly focused on managing countries' diplomacy and managing countries' international relations, and it provides consular services to citizens abroad, and I want to make sure it's data.
Okay, well, based on the answer you give me today, Simon, I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job, good job. Right, next. Go. Okay, Nikita. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Nikhil, have you ever visited the United States before? Yeah. Have you ever been denied a visa to the U.S.?
Yes, I was denied twice previously.
Okay, what happened?
I think my presentation was not very nice, and also it might be because of my age.
Yeah, okay. Explain.
My total GPA, in my high school is 2.5.
Mm-hmm. And why was it that low?
During my high school, I had an injury in my right elbow, and I'm also a right-handed person, so it was difficult for me to write in the exams, which was my GPA to be low. But despite the injury, I stayed committed to my education and finished my high school.
Right.
And after I finished my high school, I even had to get a surgery, and now I'm completely fine.
Okay, that's wonderful news. Happy you're feeling better. Yeah. And so, what have you been doing since?
When I graduated, unfortunately, I had to get a surgery. And for the first 6 months, I was doing therapy and I was focusing on my health. After that, I started doing my English proficiency, and I started applying to the US universities, and I was refused twice, first in December 22 and second in May 14. And after I was refused the second time, I started doing an internship in a hotel as a waiter. And after that, I started applying again
Okay, very good, very good. And you've been taking additional courses with Beyond Consultancy with American Trainers to prepare yourself fully for your studies in the United States. Okay, very good. And so, and the hotel, have you been learning all facets of the hotel?
Yes.
Okay, so I would say that I've got an internship going with a hotel, a restaurant, and I've been learning all aspects of that for my future work in restauranteering. Yeah, tell me your future goals.
So my future goal is to be a businessman and build a luxury hospitality business in Nepal.
Okay, very good. And so, do you have a partner, or how are you going to find a partner for this?
Well, officer, with the knowledge I will get from the hospitality management, with the bachelor's degree in hospitality management, I will be able to convince some of the investors who would invest in my project, and even my father is going to help me.
Okay. What does your father do?
My father, he ran a business of a jewelry shop, and through this business, he earned around $39,000 annually.
Very good. And do you have land?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. And what is your land value?
It is valued like $70,000.
Very good. Do you have the documentation to show that this is true?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And do you think you can maintain the visa rules for U.S.?
Yes, officer, I can.
Based on the answers you give me today, I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Give Nikhil a big hand. And great. Good job. Good job. Next student. Come. All right, our students are doing great. We're so excited to have them and get them ready for their studies in the United States. And so please come. All right. Bahadur. So happy to see you. Kesari, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, please tell me your purpose in traveling to the United States.
My purpose in the United States is completing my bachelor's degree in accounting at Southwest Minnesota in Madison, Minnesota.
Okay, very good. Why did you choose this major?
As I have always been interested in the managing and the structure of the finances, and I have also completed my high school in the field of accounting, where I got A+. This achievement motivates me to continue my career as accounting. That's why I choose accounting.
Okay, and so what can you see yourself doing in 10 years' time?
After 10 years, I was here in Nepal, working as a successful certified public accountant, contributing in the financial sectors in banking and government firms. And I have also planned to open my own accounting firms, which will create job opportunities for investors. And I'm passionate about education. That's why I will also teach accounting to the next generation in the University of Nepal.
Sounds like a great plan. But this is going to be expensive studying in the United States. Who will be your sponsor, Kesari?
My parents will fund my education and living expenses while I'm in the US.
What do your parents do?
My father has transportation business, and my mother manages our departmental store. From that, they earn $40,000 annually.
Do you have documentation to show that this is true, Kesari?
Yes, officer.
Okay, great. And then do you think you'll be working while you're in the United States?
No, officer.
And then once you complete your studies, what will you do immediately?
After completing my studies, I will definitely return to my home country because my whole family is living here, and since my childhood, I want to contribute to my home country. That's why I definitely come to here.
Very good. Based on the answer you gave me today, Bahadur Kesari, we're happy to grant your visa. Yay! Good job. Good job. Next, please. Who's next? Alnos. So,
Ladies first.
come on, tell them. Hello, my name's Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Jolan Gussi.
Jelen, please tell me that why do you want to study in the United States?
I want to study in United States because it's offer high quality of education, access to access to advanced technology and the opportunity to learn from top professionals in my field. Degree from the US universities is globally recognized and respected, which will enhance my career prospect,
Right.
both in my home country and internationally. And I realized that the agricultural studies in USA focus a lot on sustainability and organic farming. That's something I'm very much interested in.
Very nice. And so, how did you become interested in sustainability and organic farming? How did you become interested in sustainability?
Sustainability, like long time
Being able to use the land and fields and produce crops and things for the long term. Okay. You became interested in this during your high school studies. Okay, very good. Okay. And in 10 years' time, what will you be doing? What do you see yourself doing in 10 years?
I had gone my grandfather's farm and we had gone research and cultivate different types of crops.
And, yeah.
And grandparents have also inspired me. That's the reason I want this agriculture subject in US further studies.
And who will be your sponsor?
My parents are my sponsor.
What do your parents do?
My father is businessman. His monthly income is around 40,000 USD, and my mother is teacher, and her annual income is around 15,000 USD. Also, my father has a shareholder in my academy, my mother schools.
Okay. All right. So, what is your annual income total?
Total 55,000 USD.
55,000. Do you have the documentation to show that this is true? Great.
In Nepal, I have my family and I have my memories and my home and lands.
Yeah. And your dreams. And great. You want to develop an agricultural business or very good. Based on yes, go ahead. Based on the answers you give me today, I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Great job, Jella, and give Jella a hand. Yes. Wow. Good to see you today. How are you feeling? Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Number one, do you have any family or relatives living in the United States? Are you planning to work while you're in the United States? Have you ever been addicted to any drug or to alcohol or any substance? And how are you going to deal with a different culture in the United States? It's very difficult. It's a strenuous environment.
There will be a significant challenges, but I'll try to understand the customs to feel more integrated and take part in local activities and make daily routines. And most importantly,
Okay, very good. And so you might also say that I'll take advantage of all the orientation programs for new students, the International Student Services Department opportunities, and I'll be
take support from others.
take support from others to become a model student of my university. Very good. Okay, very good. And during your free time, what are you planning to do at your university?
During free time, I have a YouTube channel, so I'll try to make videos with it.
Wow, that sounds fun.
And but my primary focus will be on my studies. But if I get a break, I will try to make focus for the upcoming semester.
And what kind of YouTube videos do you produce?
I post like daily vlogs.
Okay, your activities.
Yes.
Great. Okay, great. Has it been fun for you?
Yes, it is fun.
Great. Okay, well, I'll be happy to help you to be able to do that in America. So give this girl a hand. All right. Good job. All right, please. Hey, Vishaka, how are you feeling today?
I'm fine, and how about you?
Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Have you ever visited the United States before? Have you ever been denied a visa to the United States?
No, I haven't gone denied to America, but I have gone denied to New Zealand, so I want to ask some question about denied from New
Okay.
Zealand.
Okay, sure.
How do you say the visa officer asked why did you deny from New Zealand? What is it?
Well, do you know why?
My financial, but I don't want to say that real.
Well, normally they're not going to ask you, they don't have any record of your denial to New Zealand, that they're just looking at your USA records, and so they can see whether you've been denied or not on the US visa, but not for the New Zealand visa, so there's no connection. So that's very unlikely that they'll ask you the question, have you ever been denied for any other country? It's rare, and so you don't really have to worry about that question, but if they ask it, it's best to answer it honestly. Sir, I think they may have had some doubts about my financial strength, but let me clear that for you. My father and mother have this. What kind of business do your parents have?
Father runs jewelry shop and mother runs wholesale clothing store.
Yeah. So my father's had the jewelry shop for how many years?
More than 25 years.
More than 25 years. And your mother's business?
More than 10 years.
Okay, so you just shared the information. We have more than enough resources to take care of all of my expenses during my full study period, and that is not an issue for me. Okay, great. Okay, let's go to the next subject. In 10 years' time, what will you be doing, Vishaka?
After completing my education, I see myself being a successful businessman of clothing.
What kind of business?
Because my mother runs a wholesale clothing store of traditional clothes, I want to expand her business. After completing education from United States.
Very good. Can't you just do your education here in Nepal?
Yes, I can, but I want to do both practical and theoretical part because Nepal only mainly focus on theoretical part and America focus on both, and I will get expand of facilities like hand-in-hand experience, field visit, internship opportunities. So I choose yes over.
Very good. Well, based on the answers you give me today, Vishaka, I'm happy to grant your visa to study in London. Give Vishaka a hand. Hey! All right, great job, great job. Next, please. Yes, Govinder. Bahadur Govinder. Good afternoon. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Good. Tell me about your plans in visiting the United States.
I'm planning to visit in the United States to pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Okay, business. Why did you choose this major?
Officer, I want to be a successful entrepreneur in Nepal, and business administration provides strong foundation in essential business skills like management, marketing, finance, teamwork, leadership, and decision making. I think with the knowledge and experience to be successful entrepreneur in Nepal.
Okay. Can't you get that same opportunity in Nepal itself? Okay. So you can say that the United States offers the strongest programs in business administration of any country in the world. So that way you're convincing the officer that you really believe this is the best option for you. Okay, Govinder, please tell me, who will be your sponsor?
My family is my sponsor.
And what does your family do?
My father's run agriculture business, and my brother is operated in South Korea. They earn annual combined income of $40,000. This includes my father's and mom's on $15,000 annually, and my brother on $25,000 annually, and we have saving of $47,600.
Okay, very good. You have the documentation to show that this is true, Govinder.
Yes, sufficient.
Very good. And please tell me, why do you qualify to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today?
I'm academically prepared to study in the United States, and my financials are fit to cover all my expenses in the United States, and I will maintain all the visa rules, and I will return back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I gain from studies in the United States with my family and society.
Very good. Based on the answers you give me today, I'm happy to grant your visa study. Great job, Ravinder. Wow, wow, wow. All right, next student, please. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Fine, thank you. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name. Art teacher education. Okay. And why did you choose this major?
I want to be the education officer in the education department of Nepal government to enhance our education system and long-term.
Okay. And tell me your experience in art.
My experience is good. I have also done 1 year of teaching. I have also have 1 year experience of teaching as a primary level English teacher.
Very good.
And I have also the experience of clubs, art clubs.
Very good. Excellent. So I think you enjoy these things.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Excellent. And I think you'll make a good art teacher or teacher of art teachers. And so excellent. But it's going to be expensive. How will you pay for your education? Who will be your sponsor?
My parents are going to come.
What do your parents do?
My father is a SCC company with the annual income of 20,000 USD. My mother runs a grocery store with the annual income of 10,000 USD. Total combined of 40,000 USD. We have also saving of 27,000 USD dollars.
Okay, do you have the documentation to show this is true?
Yes.
Okay, great. So try to combine it at the beginning. Just say, my father has been working abroad. My mother has her own business here in Nepal. Together they have a combined annual income of this amount. Okay, and we have a savings of this amount. So two figures you get. Do you have land? Yeah. What is the land value?
It's around 65 USD.
65,000. Okay, very good. So you'll mention that. You can mention that as well. We have land valued at $65,000. So very good. Okay, Rajan, and please tell me what are you going to do once you complete your studies?
After completing my study in the United States, I will come back to my home country and work as an education officer in the education department of Nepal government, which is my dream and career goal also. To enhance our education system because even in 21st century, Nepal is still not able to provide quality education in the entire region and in every level. That's why that is my plan.
Very good. That's a beautiful plan. I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Give Rajan a hand. Great job. Great job. All right, next page. Elisa, how are you today?
How are you?
Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your applications to study in the United States. First of all, Elisa, why do you want to study in the United States? You can study in Nepal. You can study in China. Why do you want to study in the United States?
I want to study in the United States. Firstly, I want to pursue my bachelor's degree at the Southwest Minnesota State University. And United has the strongest sector in my biology field, and it offers a high quality of educational opportunity to the international students, and it has a respected degree rather than other countries. That's why I want to study in the United States.
Very nice, Elisa. And which university have you chosen?
I chose Southwest Minnesota State University.
Who's the director, the dean of the Department of Biology?
Michael Cruz.
Okay. And what is his specialty?
His specialty is about announced to the international students.
Okay, international students. But what about the biology department? Who's the dean of the biology department?
It's a researcher.
Okay, and what's his specialty?
It provides the structure. It provides the structures of the plant species, especially for my major. And to the international also convenes and provide the plant species of botanical heritage. That's all.
So the dean of the biology department is a botanist?
No.
No. What is he?
He is the.
Not a botanist. Okay. All right. So, but you want to study botany. Why do you want to study botany?
Because I always interested in students about tiny flowers and fruits and their ecosystems which is happening to the environment. And my dream is to become a conservation botanist at Nepal Ministry of Forest and Environment. So that's why I want to study biology.
Very good, Lisa. That's a great dream. So I'm happy to help you towards that dream.
Thank you, sir. Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. Yay, Lisa. Great job. Great job. Wow. All right, next. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Good. Fine, thank you. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is
Preeti. I'm gonna. You don't have to put your hands up. You're doing fine. Just ask simply the questions. Okay. What is your plan in visiting the United States, Preeti?
I want to pursue my further studies in undergraduate degree.
In
Undergraduate degree.
in which major?
Major Bachelor in Psychology.
Psychology. Which university?
Southwest Minnesota State.
Why did you choose this university?
Mainly because it fits my budget, as it is the tuition fees are quite affordable, and I really like their welcoming nature for international students, and they have this separate international classes for low GPA student. Since I got pretty low GPA in my high school grade,
Okay. And why psychology?
I think because it fascinates me as I get to study human nature, their emotions and body language, and I think I want to raise mental health awareness among the youngsters all over the world. So that's why I choose psychology.
Well, I really appreciate people that want to help people like that. I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job. Yes, good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Next student, please.
Sorry,
Yes.
our interview is on October 1st.
Yes.
Cross question.
Cross questions, October 1st.
We are 4 students.
4 students. Okay. Has everyone had a chance so far?
6 seconds.
So let the students that haven't. Good morning. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Edison Satorno.
And please tell me, what is your plan in visiting the United States?
I am going to pursue my bachelor degree at Southwest Minnesota State University in Business Administration and Management.
Okay. Why did you choose business administration and this?
I chose business administration program because my ultimate goal is to become a successful entrepreneur, and this program will give me the skill and knowledge that is needed to understand the functional area of business, such as marketing, finance, and operations. And additionally, it allows me to engage in real-world business application and preparing me effectively to grow my own ventures. By applying what I have learned in this program, I can confidently work towards running and establishing my own clothing brand in the future.
Wow, you'd like to operate your own clothing brand? How did you become interested in this?
I was inspired by my mother farm business. Growing up, I see how my mother managed the farm and built a successful business, and which inspired my interest as an entrepreneur. I want to take that experience and apply my passion for fashion by bringing my own clothing brand.
Wow, that is such a great dream, Innocent. I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Give this girl a hand. Yay, Alyssa. Good job. All right. Yes, next please. Good morning. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, Father Raju.
Good, thanks. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner. Please give me your full name.
My name is Samjita Thapa.
Samjota, please tell me that what is your plan to visit the United States?
Pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration and management.
Business administration and management. From which university?
From Southwest Minnesota State.
Where is this university located?
My university is located in Minnesota State, Marshall City.
Marshall City, okay. And how far away is that from Minneapolis?
It is miles away. It is miles away from Minneapolis.
How many?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, try to find that information then, because that's the largest city where the international airport is. You'll fly into Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport, then you'll travel from there to your university. Okay, very good, Samjata. And please tell me, why did you choose this major?
I have always been interested in the commerce field since high school. This is why I want to pursue business administration in the higher level university. Coming from a business family, I have always been inclined to audit, and I know that management is a vital role in business. That's why I want to study.
Very nice. And tell me about your first semester classes. What are your first semester classes?
They are introduction of business, principle of marketing, principle of accounting, and finance.
Okay, it sounds like you have some good subjects waiting for you. And what about once you complete your studies, what will you be doing?
I have completed my high school.
No. Once you complete your studies in the United States, what will you do? Will you stay in the United States?
After completing my studies in the US, I plan to return to Nepal to manage and organize my father's poultry farm, holistic personal cuisine. I started by managing my father's poultry farm for 2 to 3 years to gain practical experience. After that, I used this experience to start my own hatchery business. That was my father's business and poultry industry in Nepal.
Wow, sounds like a great plan. I'm so happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Congratulations. Give some jobs a hand. Yes. Great job. Next student, please. Sojan. Sojan? Yeah. Good morning. How are you feeling? Good. Thank you. Tell me about your work experience.
I'm working as over 1 year as a marketing manager in busy facilities. There I have to oversee the 2 employees over me, and I have to handle the biggest parties and bring a trainer, and also visit the outlet and maintain a good customer relation.
Now, what is your career goal?
To be a more successful marketing analytic person in the field of digital marketing.
And explain digital marketing to me.
Digital marketing is helps to promote other business, which provide the goods and service in other digital platform, like through the social media, also through search engine optimization.
How will the U.S. education help you for this?
U.S. education system provides a strong course curriculum, especially in the field of my interest, that is the marketing analytics. They have including and they provide U.S. university doing the practical knowledge and the theoretical knowledge is exact what I need, just not too long but truly professional, master my professional career, which drive my career goals. And another thing is that I want to immerse myself in the environment where the innovation and the practical knowledge goes hand in hand. And it's not only earning a degree from the United States, it's come up with the opportunity mindset with standing competitive in the competitive market.
Very well placed. So happy to grant you a visa today. So, John, excellent job. Good work. Yes, good. All right. Have we gone to Edgewater? Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
Good morning, officer. My name is Aditya.
Aditya, please tell me about your academic background.
I completed my bachelor in business administration, majoring in finance.
What was your GPA?
I scored 3.36.
3.36, good score. How about your English proficiency test?
I did Duolingo and scored 115 on the scale of 160.
Very good, excellent. And please tell me that the United States culture and rigorous schedule and things are very different than Nepal. How are you going to cope up with this? How will you be able to be a good student there?
Sir, I'm an extrovert nature person. I love playing. I love
interaction.
I can easily adjust in the diverse culture because I love to study in the diverse culture.
I love to interact with others.
Interact with the people, communicate with the people, and I am a very socialized person. In my home country also, I think during the first days, it is too hard to cope up with homesick problem, but later on I think I will manage.
What are the ties that will bring you back to Nepal after you complete your studies?
So I have a very strong professional degree, which is a strong weapon for me to start up my own career.
Mm-hmm. What is your career?
I want to establish myself as a banker.
Banker. What kind of banker?
I want to work in a financial sector as a chief financial officer. Pardon?
For a commercial bank?
Yeah, commercial.
Okay, very good. And which bank did you work with?
Himalayan Bank.
Himalayan Bank. What was your experience like?
At that time, I work in the customer service department, remittance department, and sometimes in the loan section department also.
And how did you feel?
I realized the practical value of the education, so I choose US to enhance my level of knowledge. It's practical learning environment.
Very good. So happy to grant your visa today. Or give it to Chan. Great job. Wow. Yeah, we're so happy to help these students. Good morning. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Sushma.
Sushma, please tell me, have you ever visited the United States before?
No, sir.
Have you ever been denied a visa to the United States? Yeah. Do you have any family or relatives living in the United States? Do you have any romantic relationship with anyone in the United States? Have you ever been addicted to drugs or to alcohol? Have you ever been behind bars or convicted of any crimes? And are you planning to work while you're in the United States? And what are you planning to do in the United States?
I'm going to pursue my bachelor's degree in accounting.
Accounting. Why did you choose this subject?
As a Nepali goal to become a certified public accountant here in Nepal.
Yes.
Studying accounting will provide a comprehensive foundation for my career, especially in the areas of finance, marketing, critical thinking, as well as leadership skills. It will also provide me plenty of opportunities to learn and gain advanced networking technology skills. Will be beneficial for my career goals, so I just major accounting.
Okay, accounting. Seems like a boring thing. Is it boring for you?
No, I personally have never finished I think this major is interesting for me. Studying accounting will provide the opportunity to dive into different kinds of finance and business, and we can easily learn about money flow within an organization. And apart from this, the knowledge and knowledge that we gain from accounting are so versatile that it can be one of various to for another parts. So I don't know.
When did you graduate from high school? 2023. And what was your GPA? 3.32. And what have you been doing since you had graduated from your high school?
So I have a 1 year of gap, and I don't think it's as a gap, but rather as a phase where I face the reality to pursue my further education in the States. Within this gap, I did my English proficiency test, which is PTE, Pearson Test of English, where I scored 61, which is equivalent to 6.5 in IELTS. And I also started my application for my further education to States. And apart from this, I also joined different seminars conducted by USEC.
Okay, and you've also been taking courses with American trainers at Beyond Education Consultancy to be fully prepared for your studies in the United States. Very good. That's very good. Good work you're doing. Okay, excellent. And what are the ties that will bring you back to your home country?
As I grew up here in Nepal, I'm emotionally more connected with my family members and here in Nepal. And 4 years is such a long time. I will be with them after completing my studies. And plus, additionally, the degree that I did from accounting from USA, it will make it easier for me to get an opportunity here in Nepal. So I can.
Okay, very good. I trust you. Yay! Good job. Keep up the good work. Yes. Next, please. Sima, yay! Cross questions. Okay, cross questions come. Oh, good morning. I'm fine. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Sima Sikhe.
Sima. Where were you born?
I was born in London.
Why?
Why? Because my parents want me, so I left.
Yeah. Special child. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have one brother.
What's he doing?
He's studying in grade 8th standard.
8th standard, still quite young. And please tell me, Sima,
Mother runs wholesale business of clothing. So
what is their annual income?
their combined annual income is more than $35,000 USD.
Do you have the documentation?
Yes.
You said you have savings?
Because of his officer, I haven't got any scholarship, but after retirement visa, I will get enrollment in my university and then I will apply for a scholarship.
Okay, very good. Do you have any land?
Yes, we have.
How much is your land value?
Its value is pretty much high because it is in highway while traveling from Pokhara to Kathmandu, and its value is around $90,000 USD.
Very good. And please tell me, Vishaka, what is your major?
My major is business administration.
Why did you choose this major?
Well, coming from a business family and seeing my parents in business fields over 25 years, that motivated and inspired me to be a successful businesswoman like them. So I chose business administration.
And tell me, what kind of business?
Manufacturing clothing business.
Clothing.
Yeah.
What kind of clothing?
Traditional clothes.
Why traditional clothing?
Because my mother runs traditional wholesale clothing stores, so I want to expand that.
Okay, very good plan. And studying in the United States has a lot of difficulty involved because the culture is different and the study its environment is very strenuous. How are you going to cope up with all these things to shock out?
I plan to approach cultural difference with open mind and being respectful about their culture. And also, I have done research about the culture of America, like Halloween, Christmas. That will be my first experience, and I am very excited to engage in that culture.
Wow, great. Next, please. How are you today?
I'm fine.
I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Please tell me, what is your career goal?
My career goal is to be a business owner.
Why?
Why? Because I was always inclined towards it because coming from a business family, so
What kind of business?
I will just continue my father's business.
What kind of business is
He
yours?
has a business of manufacturing business of garments.
Garments. Okay. And what kind of garments does he produce?
We buy the garments from Kathmandu and we do the embroidery and designs, tie-dyes, and then we sell here in Kerala.
And how long has your father had this business?
He has been doing it for 14 years now.
Explain your involvement with your father's business.
I've been involving in his business since 2-3 years now, and
What have you been doing?
doing as a salesperson.
Salesperson. Okay. At your
I
shop.
really love doing it because interacting with lots of people and sell customers is really good.
Okay, very good, very good. And so what's the most difficult thing about your father's business?
The difficult thing about our business is obviously trying to sell the new products. It is not that familiar. People are not familiar with the new products, so it will be hard for it to sell.
Yeah. So how do you do that? How do you sell the new products?
I try to sell the new products by posting to social media and sponsoring people and try to market, try to just advertise it more in the mass of people.
Very good. Well, I think you got a good business mind and you've already got good experiences, and I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job, Arati. All right. Give yourselves a hand. Everyone did good. Yay, 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 yay. Gonna get our visas. So, Jen, back one more time, one more round. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a really tough one for you. All right, please give me your GPA.
Well, officer, I have passed out from the ISMT college, which was affiliated by the UK Sunderland University. While converting the UK degree to the US GPA, I have scored the 3.4 GPA.
3.4.
Yes.
Okay, why wasn't it higher?
Well, officer, I cannot go back and increase my GPA, but I'm fully prepared for upcoming days to compete with the American people in the United States. I have positive mindset, so I can get better in the United States.
But the United States has such a hard culture to get adjusted to. The strenuous works, getting the student load, and you have your deadlines for all your projects and classes and presentations and then tests every week. And how are you going to deal with all these
Well,
things?
I have already completed my undergraduate degree in Nepal, and I have lots of experience related to the education system and with the presentation also. And I try to engage more with the professor also, and I try to connect with the professor and the department of my related field, and I try to utilize all of the resources which available in the Western University.
That sounds like a good plan. But I think you're going to be staying in the United States. You won't come back to Nepal.
No, officially, I have a strong tie back to my own home country because I have the single son of my parents. I have to take care of them and their business too, and I have some of the.
Can't you just send them some money?
No, officially, I have enough fun to fund themselves and myself while I'm studying in the United States.
So you want to live with nearby, you want to take care of them first. Well, that sounds like a very dedicated son. And so in 10 years' time, what do you see yourself doing, Sojan?
Well, in 10 years' time, I will see a successful business person in the field of the marketing agency with opening a 2-3 outlet in the biggest cities of Nepal.
That's a great dream. But what if I deny your visa today? Where do you go?
Well, officer, I'm fully confident that you will provide me a visa. You grant me a visa. And somehow, if I reject it, I'll correct that immediately, and I will apply it better by bringing a better version of myself.
Okay. I wouldn't say rejected. Well, this is how I put it. Sir, I'm confident you grant my visa today. But if there is a problem, I will correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States. If there is a problem, not rejection. If there is a problem, I'll correct that immediately. Got it? And final question then, you know that there's a lot of things that people do when they go to the United States to study, and they begin working illegal jobs and they run illegal businesses and things. How do I know you're not going to be doing illegal things?
No, sure, I didn't have that. I had a clear intention to study there, and I tried to more engage with the professor also, and had connected with the dean of my department of marketing and analytics. He said that after completing my one first semester, he'll provide me the graduate assistantship, and from him also I can learn lots of things also. So I don't have any plan to work there legally also and illegally.
Based on the answer you give me today, so John, I'm happy to grant your visas to the United States. Great job, yes.
Said that United States, the student of the United States have more GPA than yours. So in that field, like what can we say?
The students have higher GPA.
In comparison to you.
Then say that you know that it may be well be, but I have practical experience of one year. Yeah.
We can say that I'm going for the practical for this field, which already have this experience related field. So I'm confident about that. I can compete it in the United States.
Beautiful answer. I love it. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Bobby's back. Wow. Yeah. Great to see you, Bobby. Please tell me your plans for studying in the United States. Why do you want to study in the United States? You can study here in Nepal.
Because my major is computer science and I want to be a software developer. US universities focus on helping students gain practical skills which try to develop programming and software. And also in
Does the UK have practical knowledge? Doesn't the UK also give practical
but
training?
my major is technology and US is non-database technology country. So yeah, that's why I'm going to USA. And also in US there is networking opportunities with professional and experts in my field, which will help me to achieve my career goal in this.
What is your career goal?
My career goal is to become a software developer.
Why do you like this career?
Because from childhood I have been fascinated about how software works and how to become a software can connect the people from.
What's your experience with software?
Yeah, I have done internship after my high school in a software company called Black Tech, which is located in Popra,
And how long did you work with it?
For 6 months.
6 months. Tell me about your experience with it.
In 6 months, I did coding and programming and also debugging the software application under the mentorship of experienced developer in the company.
Okay. I think you're going to be staying back in the U.S. I don't think you'll come back to Nepal. Can you convince me otherwise?
No, I will not stay in America after my graduation because I have to get back to my country as I'm the only son of my family and I have to take care of them physically and mentally and also protect the culture. And
can't you just send them money?
No. They will finance themselves and for me too.
Okay. Great. Based on the answers, Bobby, I'm happy to grant you. So give this guy a hand. Yay! Great job. Wow. So cool. So good. Wow. How are you, Supreme, today? I'm good. Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Supreme, what was your GPA?
My GPA was 2.98.
2.9. Okay. And what was your faculty?
My faculty was science.
Science. And then what was your favorite class in the science program?
Well, I was always interested in chemistry.
Chemistry. Why do you like chemistry?
I like chemistry because when I was doing chemistry practical in my high school, I was always amazed with the product that I get from chemical reaction, and I'm always interested in the chemical process.
Okay. Wow. Amazing. What is your career goal?
My career goal is to be a chemical technician in national math labs in Pokhara, and I can contribute to research projects.
Okay, very good. In 10 years' time, what do you see yourself doing?
in 10 years, I see myself as a chemical technician, and I will also involve in research project with collaborating with Nepal government.
And you think there's scope for your field?
There is great scope of chemistry in Nepal. There are few experts in this field, so I'm confident I can get a good job with good position.
How will the U.S. study help you for this?
US education has advanced technology labs and research facilities that are needed for my career goals. I can apply my expertise in my related field.
You're ready, my friend. Take it to the United States. Great job, great job. Yeah, these guys are super students. Give yourselves a hand. Wow. Why don't you come and join them? Why don't you give us a call right now at the number that's listed and call our office manager, Selena ma'am, and say, Selena, I'm ready to come into the office with my family, with my friends, and we're going to be able to help you to be able to reach your dreams. Right now, our main focus is United States. But we just had one of the students got their visa for UK, and others are going for marriage visa and spouse visa and job interview visas and all kinds of different opportunities that are waiting. And so just give us a call at our office, get the information, come into our office with your family and friends and get the process started to reach your dreams. But also like to encourage you to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Like the videos and share them with your friends. They're very informative, and we are right now we're closing in on 140,000 subscribers. And so why is that? Because we offer such good videos, and we are there to provide information for students getting ready to study abroad, as well as people getting ready to marry abroad, join their fiancés abroad, do job interviews abroad, and do all kinds of things. So why don't you check out our videos today, watch them, like them, share them with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We're so excited to be able to help you here at Beyond Education and Visa Services and the International Skills Center to give you the skills, the knowledge, the understanding to be able to be successful for your brightest future. Why not give us a call today? All right, Simon, I'm going to ask you a few questions. First of all, have you ever visited the United States before? Do you have any family or relatives living in the United States? Do you have any romantic relationship with anyone in the United States? Have you ever been behind bars or been convicted of any crime? Have you ever been addicted to drugs, to alcohol, or to any substance? Have you ever had problem with anxiety or depression? Yeah. Have you ever? Do you have any health problems that would hinder your studies in the United States? Are you planning to work in the United States?
F1 visa is for studying and for work.
Okay. And what was your GPA?
I completed my study with 2.58.
2.58, that's pretty low. How do you think you're going to be successful in the United States?
But yeah, I know my GPA is less than usual, but after completing my high school, I did an English proficiency test with my strongest marks, and I did comprehensive interest on the field of programming, and I also did proficiency in programming language. So I have improved my English, I have improved my programming skills. So it's good for me to once I enroll to the university.
And what did you score on your English proficiency test?
On PTE, I scored 65, not less than 57, and I got highest marks on a speaking session, which is 81 out of 90.
Well, that's a big score. And please tell me what are you planning to do once you complete your studies?
After completing my studies, I plan to come back to Nepal and work as a data scientist under the government, and I also plan to open IT institutes on my rural area.
Won't you make more money if you stay in the United States?
Yes, officer, but my skills are needed for my country's development, because US is already a developed country, so I don't think it's really good.
You're an honest man. Happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job. Keep up the good work. Yay, Simon. All right. Hey, how are you today? Good. Ready? Good, thanks. Ready to give it a go? Okay, come. Good morning. My name's Chris Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Samana.
Samana.
No, not
Nagama. Yeah, sorry. Nagama, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Please tell me, why did you choose the U.S. as your study destination?
USA is in top in the economic, and it has developed in many sector, and it is forward of among the many countries in the world, and it is on the top in the business sector. If you see, it is in USA we can get to know about lots of new technology and a new concept and idea about the business sector. So I would like to go USA.
Okay, Nora. And so again, that I would say the U.S. has the strongest sector in business of any country in the world. So with the skills and knowledge that you'll gain from your studies in the United States, you'll be well equipped for your future as an entrepreneur or as a, are you planning to be an entrepreneur? Yes. As a successful entrepreneur in Nepal. Okay. So you have this goal to be a successful entrepreneur in Nepal. And so the United States offers the strongest set of skills and knowledge to be able to help you be successful. And so that's why you're going to study. Okay, very good. And are you planning to work while you're doing your studies?
No, sir. I will totally focus on my study, and I don't want it to divert
I
my
don't
mind.
want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to divert my mind. I just want to totally focus on my study.
Okay, that's a great plan. Yes, excellent. And please tell me, though, it's expensive to do your studies in the United States, and how are you going to be able to fund yourself? Who will be your sponsor?
My parents are going to be my sponsor.
What do your parents do?
My father works in a Qatar transportation of food lines, and my mom is a businesswoman in Nepal.
Your mom's a businesswoman. What kind of business?
She makes goods that shows the identity of Nepal. Goods like clothes made from Dhaka and jewelry that are worn by a woman in traditional looks.
Okay, very good. How long has she had her business?
She has been working. She has this business since past 15 years.
And what is the name of her business?
There is one particular name. It's named as from the traditional Nepal jewelry and clothing.
Okay. Do you have an outlet? Do you have a store?
Yes, sir. I do have. You can search in social media, or I have brought this.
Okay, very good. Very. What's the name of the store?
The store is from the traditional goods. You can source traditional goods from Dhaka.
Traditional goods made from Dhaka. Okay, great. Where do you get your Dhaka?
We export from the different places of Nepal, such as from the village area most.
Okay. Do you get any from China?
No, sir.
Okay, so from the village areas of Nepal, you get your Dhaka. From which areas?
Relating with Himalayan area.
Malian.
Yes.
Where's Malian?
Himalayan area means there are 3 different regions of Nepal.
Oh, the mountain areas.
Yeah, mountains.
Mountain areas. Montane area. Okay, and such as Humla, Jumla. Okay, very good. And please tell me what is your father? How many years has he been serving in Qatar?
He has been serving since 22 years.
22 years in Qatar. What are his duties?
His duty is to transport foods in many government sectors like government schools and the public workers who work in Qatar.
Very good. And what is your parents' annual income?
My father's annual income is $20,000 and my mother's annual income is $11,000.
Total?
Total is $32.
All right. So it's good to combine it together. Say, my father's working here, my mother's doing this business together. They have combined annual income of this amount. Do you have any savings in place, Donna?
Yes, sir.
How much do you have?
We have all total $30,000 saving.
Always look the man in the eyes, okay? Okay, $37,000. Do you have any land?
Yes, sir, we do have land.
What's the value of the land?
I'm not converted
Okay.
yet.
Okay, try to convert it, please. Okay. Very good. Do you have the documentation to show that what you're telling me is true?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any scholarship?
Yes, I do.
How much?
I have 70% scholarship.
70%? Whoa, that's a lot of scholarship. And so how did you get this scholarship?
It was all because of my strong academic qualification in high school.
Very good. Excellent. What was your GPA?
3.37 in grade 12 and CGPA is 3.55.
Excellent. And I'm happy to grant your visas in the United States. Good job. Good student. You'll be successful. All right, please come. Good morning. How are you feeling? Good. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Prasanna Gaide.
Prasanna?
Prasanna Gaide.
Prasanna, I'm going to ask you a few questions. First of all, Prasanna, please tell me, where were you born?
I was born in Rupandeli, Bhutan.
Butwa, okay. And where did you do your studies?
I completed my high school there in Bhutan, in Manikunda College.
Very good. And what was your GPA?
My GPA was 2.96.
2.96, okay. And it's a good score. And please tell me your English proficiency test score.
I get Duolingo.
Yes.
I score 100.
Okay, very good. And states?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You feel that culture challenges, how you'll be able to deal with a new culture?
I will make a new friend with international friend, and I will actually with them, and I will do communication, and I will.
Okay. All right. So this is the way you might answer it, sir. That I'm an outgoing person, and that so I'll be making friendships readily on campus as I meet people, and then I'll be using the older experienced students, their advice, and the professor's advice, international student services departments, guidance, and then counseling from the counseling center on campus. And so I have sufficient resources, sir, to go through the cultural challenges. Okay, very good. But they want to see you have a plan about this. Very good. And why do you qualify to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today? What qualifies you to be a student in the United States and receive your visa? Okay. Why do you deserve to get that visa? What qualifies you? All right, there's 5 things. All right, number 1 is, sir, officer, I'm a sincere student, academically prepared for my studies in the United States. Again, officer, I'm a sincere student.
I'm a sincere student.
Academically prepared for my studies. My English proficiency is strong.
My English proficiency is strong.
My finances are fit to cover all of my expenses during my full study period.
My finances are fit to go all tuition fee and CA.
And I will maintain all the visa rules.
I will maintain all the visa.
I'm returning back to Nepal with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained.
Then I will return back to my home country after getting skills and knowledge.
To benefit my family and society.
To benefit my family and society.
In the field of business, or field of business. In the field of business. Okay, very good. Based on the answers you give me today, I'm happy to grant your visas to the United States. Good answers. All right, give yourselves a hand. Yay, yay. All right, you guys have done a great job, and so then we'll plan to meet on Monday and practice more. Okay, great. Well, I hope you have a great American weekend. Saturday, Sunday is American weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Great to see you both.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right, that was good, and we're so excited to be able to help all the students. And again, I want to encourage you to continue to watch our program as often as we're on, and get more ideas to prepare yourself for your visas in the United States, or help your friends or your family members. Encourage you to come in today. Give us a call at this number that's listed. Make an appointment and get the directions. Everything. We're here in Chipalidunga, Pokhara, Nepal, in Neva Gully in the Bishwa Maitri Basha building. And we're in Beyond Education and Immigration Services in the International Skills Center. We're here to help you to reach your dreams and go beyond your dreams. And so why not give us a call today, get started getting the information and getting the process started that will move you the fastest. We have many students getting ready that will be in the United States in January. And so why don't you join them? Why not don't you give a call today and get the information and get started? We're so happy to help you. Also encourage you to click onto our YouTube channel and watch our YouTube channel and subscribe to it. Like the videos, share them with your friends. One young man came in, he said, "Sir, I watched 50 of your videos and I just got my visa." And so why not take advantage of watching our videos? They're free and you watch them anytime, and they'll just be so valuable and helpful. Share them with your friends too. All right, so it's been a wonderful experience being with you today. Really excited to be back with you again here on Monday. And meanwhile, Suresh I think we'll be back in on Sunday. And so meanwhile, we just encourage you to enjoy this weekend, and we'll meet up again. Why don't you give us a call right now? Take care. See you. Bye.